In the realm of personal development and achieving greatness, the emphasis often falls on the grand, overt actions that seem to demand attention. Yet the true power often lies in the subtler aspects of our behavior, those actions that are not as immediately visible, but are just as potent, if not more so. Today, we're going to explore how small, consistent actions can have a monumental impact on your life's trajectory. This is particularly important for those who feel like their efforts are unnoticed, as they might be the most powerful players in the game of life. The concept of subtle but powerful actions is akin to the soft currents beneath the ocean that guide the waves on the surface. You might not see these currents, but they're the driving force behind the ocean's might. Similarly, the subtle choices and changes you make, the ones that don't necessarily shout for attention, are the ones that quietly reshape your world. By understanding and harnessing these subtle forces, you position yourself to not just react to life, but to actively and effectively shape it. Subtlety in action does not mean inaction or passivity. Rather, it's about the thoughtful, often quiet decisions that accumulate over time, leading to significant outcomes. These actions are deliberate, strategic, and though they might not immediately announce their presence, they are the undercurrents creating lasting ripples in the pond of life. For instance, consider the power of a well-timed piece of advice, a thoughtful daily routine, or the consistent practice of gratitude. These aren't actions that stand out in the moment. Instead, they build up layer by layer, creating a strong foundation. Subtle actions are about the quality of attention and intention you bring to everyday moments. Whether it's choosing your words carefully in a delicate conversation, setting aside a few minutes each day to reflect and plan, or quietly helping others without seeking recognition. Each of these actions is a thread in the fabric of your future. Understanding the strength in subtlety requires a shift in perspective. It's about recognizing that not all power shouts, some of it whispers. In today's discussion, we will explore how you can tune into these whispers and turn them into impactful changes in your life. By focusing on these subtle but powerful actions, you not only gain control over your life, but also become a quiet architect of your destiny, shaping circumstances rather than being shaped by them. Now, we will further explore how you can identify these subtle actions in your daily life and the profound effects they can have on your personal relationships, career, and overall fulfillment. The journey towards understanding and utilizing the power of subtlety is not just about making changes. It's about recognizing the potential that already exists within your current actions and thoughts. The individuals who excel at employing subtle actions possess a unique mindset that sets them apart. This mindset is characterized by a deep awareness of the present and a thoughtful approach to future possibilities. It's about seeing beyond the immediate and obvious, focusing instead on the underlying currents that influence outcomes. Such individuals are often described as intuitive and strategic, able to anticipate and influence outcomes with minimal fuss. Developing this mindset begins with cultivating mindfulness. Being mindful means being fully present in the moment, aware of your actions, thoughts, and the effects they may have. It's about observing without judgment and acting with intention. For example, mindful communication involves listening to understand rather than to respond, recognizing the power of your words and choosing them with care to foster better relationships and outcomes. Additionally, strategic thinking plays a crucial role. It involves planning your actions based on long-term goals rather than immediate gratification. This means sometimes choosing the less obvious path because it aligns better with your ultimate objectives. Strategic thinkers are often steps ahead in their minds, plotting courses of action that weave through challenges with precision and foresight. Cultivating such a mindset requires practice and patience. It's about making a conscious decision every day to pause, reflect, and choose actions that align with a thoughtful approach to life's challenges and opportunities. This approach is not about grand gestures, but about the subtle, strategic moves that lead to success and satisfaction. To better understand how subtle actions manifest in daily life, let's consider a few areas where their impact can be profound. Firstly, consider the professional environment. Here, subtle actions might include the way you manage your time or the manner in which you contribute to meetings. Opting to send a well-crafted, concise email rather than calling a lengthy meeting can save time and increase efficiency. Similarly, in meetings, choosing when to speak and what to share can enhance your presence and influence. In personal development, subtle actions might involve setting aside time each morning to plan your day or reflect on your goals. This quiet reflection can help you maintain focus on your priorities, leading to better decision-making throughout the day. Another example is the habit of reading, a simple yet powerful way to continuously learn and expand your perspective. In relationships, subtle actions are often the most impactful. A simple gesture of appreciation, a moment of genuine listening, or a timely word of encouragement can strengthen bonds significantly. These actions might seem small in isolation, but they contribute to a larger pattern of caring and respect that defines strong relationships. These examples illustrate how subtle actions are woven into the fabric of our daily lives. They may not always be conspicuous, but their power cannot be underestimated. They shape our relationships, influence our professional success, and enhance our personal growth in profound ways. While we move forward, we will explore how these subtle actions can create ripples that extend far beyond the immediate context, influencing broader aspects of life and paving the way for significant achievements and deep personal satisfaction. This exploration will underscore the importance of consistency in your actions and the profound impact of building a habit of subtle power. Every action you take, no matter how small, sets off a chain of events. Like a stone tossed into a pond, a single action can send waves across the surface, affecting areas far beyond the initial point of impact. This ripple effect underscores the influence of subtle actions in our lives, demonstrating that the smallest acts can lead to substantial changes. Consider the impact of consistently arriving on time for work or meetings. This subtle action not only enhances your professional reputation, but also sets a standard for others, potentially transforming the punctuality culture within your workplace. Similarly, adopting a habit of quietly helping colleagues without seeking recognition can foster a more cooperative and supportive work environment, enhancing teamwork and productivity. In personal development, regularly dedicating time to meditate or engage in reflective thinking can subtly shift your mental state over time, leading to improved stress management and clearer decision-making. These benefits might not be visible immediately, but like ripples, they expand and strengthen, influencing various aspects of your life. Furthermore, the ripple effect also means that your actions can inspire others. Your subtle choices and changes might motivate friends, family, or colleagues to adopt similar behaviors, thereby amplifying the initial impact of your actions. This demonstrates how, by focusing on our own small strategic changes, we can inadvertently become catalysts for broader positive changes around us. As we recognize the potential of subtle actions to initiate widespread change, it becomes essential to harness this inner power deliberately. This starts with a deep personal commitment to being mindful and intentional in every aspect of life. By acknowledging that every choice and action can be a powerful agent of change, you begin to wield your personal power more consciously. To harness this power, start by setting clear, actionable goals for yourself. Identify areas where subtle changes can yield significant benefits, be it in your professional life, personal growth, or relationships. Once these areas are identified, commit to specific small actions. For instance, if improving relationships is your goal, consider committing to one act of kindness or thoughtfulness each day. Equally important is cultivating a mindset of persistence and patience. The effects of subtle actions are not always immediate. They require time to unfold and reveal their full impact. Therefore, persistence in your efforts and patience with the results are crucial. Cultivating such a mindset can be supported by regular self-reflection, which helps track progress and reaffirm commitment to your chosen path. The transformation from sporadic subtle actions to consistent habits is where the true power lies. And it's one thing to occasionally make mindful decisions or take thoughtful actions, but it's another to embed these into your daily routine until they become second nature. Developing such habits requires commitment and a structured approach. Start by identifying one or two subtle actions that you believe could have the most significant impact on your life. Perhaps it's spending a few minutes each morning setting your intentions for the day, or maybe it's choosing to respond rather than react in stressful situations. Once you've identified these actions, commit to integrating them into your daily life. This could involve setting specific times of the day for these actions or tying them to existing habits to enhance their stickiness. To build these into habits, consistency is key. Use reminders or set specific cues that prompt you to perform these actions. Over time, these cues become part of your routine, and the actions become automatic responses. For example, if your goal is to practice gratitude, you might set a nightly reminder to write down 3 things you were grateful for that day. Over time, this act of reflection can shift your overall mindset to one that recognizes and appreciates positivity more readily. It's also crucial to track your progress and celebrate small victories along the way. Recognizing that you are making strides in building these habits not only motivates you to continue, but also reinforces the behavior as a part of your identity. This self-recognition is vital in solidifying new habits. As these subtle habits become ingrained in your lifestyle, their impact on your personal relationships can be profound. Consistently applying the principles of mindfulness, for example, can transform how you interact with others. By being fully present in conversations, actively listening rather than simply hearing, and responding with thoughtfulness and care, you enhance your connections with others. The habit of considering the implications of your words and actions before you express them can lead to more harmonious relationships. It shows a respect and consideration for others' feelings and perspectives, fostering deeper mutual respect and understanding. This not only improves your existing relationships, but also sets a positive tone for new interactions and bonds. The subtlety of these actions means they might not be immediately noticeable to others, but over time, the cumulative effect of your consistent behavior builds trust and reliability. We will look into the long-term benefits of a subtle approach to personal and professional life, and how these foundational habits not only enhance your well-being, but also pave the way for a fulfilling and successful life. This ongoing journey of subtle, powerful changes demonstrates that the strength of our actions often lies not in their immediacy, but in their enduring impact over time. Your journey as a chosen one is far from over. It's a continuous dance of subtle actions, each carrying the potential to transform the world around you. Accept this power, cultivate it, and watch as your influence blooms.